right, everybody, it's time for the Crazy Spartans Forge wish list number 2. Now, this stuff is going to be a little bit more of the fun stuff, and I'm going to be giving you examples, or at least trying to, of everything I'm talking about. Some things I can, some things I can't, but I'm going to do my best here to give you a decent idea as to what I would love to see in Forge and stuff that we are able to do. All right. First thing is I want weather, and I want lots of it. I want to be able to make it foggy. I think like backwash back in Halo 2. I thought that was an excellent effect. I want to add rain. Rain to the point where it shows up on your visor. I mean, not blindingly so, but shows up on your visor. You get like sprinkles or something like that when your shields are down. That would be an incredible effect. It adds so much. It really does. Snow. If we could have snow accumulate after a certain amount of time on the map, start accumulating and starts turning whiter. Like say, imagine maps such as Hemorrhage or something like that. You're playing it and it starts snowing, and by the end of the map, you got a snow-covered map. Is that possible? I don't know. I'm throwing a wish list out there. This is what I would love to see. I don't know if it's possible. I'm just kind of hoping and dreaming. Go on to the next one here. I would love to see thunderstorms being able to do that, kind of like on Vertigo. You could see that coming in, but make it more dynamic. Make it come in and actually affect the area around you. I thought that would be an amazing thing. Dust storms. There's something that I don't think a lot of people thought of. But what about if they do bring Sand Trap back or something like that? What's the other one? Sandbox, which is one of my favorite forging maps of all time. Yeah, it was Halo 3, but you know what? I had a lot of fun on that map. I really did. And you can add a dust storm that rolls in. All sorts of crazy stuff. Let's see, what else? Just general sunny, wind, and any combination thereof. I think that would be an incredible features to add to Forge. For machinima makers, especially if they bring back playable elites. Honestly, we are going to be, what is it? At this point in time, the Arbiter is still a friend of ours. So are they going to bring back elites into matchmaking? I really hope they do. I think that is a must-have. They need to bring back elites. For machinima makers, if for nothing else. All right, let's see here. Now, I also would like to add dynamic weather. I think this would be an incredible feature that we could have. Now, what I mean by this is I think Battlefield 4 does it really well. During, I can't remember the map's name, but in the beginning of the map, it's sunny and whatever else, and you're playing the map, and then it gets darker and darker. And then the hurricane hits, and the trees are just waving back and forth, and it's just an incredible experience. It brings you so into the game, it's unreal. I would love to see that in Halo, and I would love to see it programmable in Forge. Now, what I mean by programmable, you can set it at certain times that it starts bringing in the storm, like say about 3 minutes, and then at 6 minutes time frame, it is just full-on raging storm, and then at 9 minutes it's easing off, and you see the sun start coming out, and all sorts of stuff. All that I would love to see. Now, this is a wish list, so take it for what it's worth. I know some of it may or may not be possible. So yes, programmable dynamic weather. I think that would be a very good thing to have. Now, next one here I want to talk about is the time of day effects. Now, one of the things that I would love to do, and we do kind of play around with it on some of the maps with some of these special effects that we have, but they just don't quite get the job done the way we want. I would like to see sunrise, high noon, and of course nighttime. And if you combine some of that stuff with like fog, like say night, and you got fog and start planning your forge maps now for Flood. I can just see that. It'd just be so intense, so crazy. You'd be so scared or if whatever. It's just going to be so fun to play that because it gets you into the game. So time of day effects absolutely need to be brought into the next forge. And honestly, if you could program that a little bit, because honestly, not every day is the same length. It's like you start off at sunrise, you keep battling like a big team battle, make it something crazy. I don't know. A lot of different things to add there. So I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. But I'm going to wrap this one up here. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, guys. This is the Crazy Spartan, and I am out of here.